You're now tuned in to the number one podcast. I give you Nuwave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Nuwave Shop Talk, Nuwave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. Nuwave.
Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. All these them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.
You're now tuned in to the number one podcast.
We all good in the hood. Can you?
I can hear ya.
Like to hear it go.
Can you hear me now? I begin to take the long way home, just so I can be alone to think of how to say my heart is here to stay.
Hey, I'm in love with you.
Oh,
I think the world of you.
so let your girl please be mine.
That was a different.
Why? All I do is think of you day and night. That's all I do.
Y'all singing the truth version, you know. I was in my Michael Jackson bag.
Oh, you was in your Michael Jackson bag?
And I really know that song. You know, that's one of my favorites right
Is that
there.
right? Your mom must have played that.
Actually, I'm gonna
that
give it
shit
to you
came out
live.
in 1976.
I'm gonna give it to you live. Troop used to live in my building.
Oh yeah.
All of them.
Park Street.
Mar Vista.
Park Street.
Mar Vista. That's what we in the 90s when they was on putting on the hits and everything. They stayed on Mar Vista and Villa.
Park Street.
519 Mar Vista.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I remember them coming home with their demos and certain songs that didn't make it, and they had some shit.
It seemed like the songs that don't make it be the ones.
Oh, them was the ones.
They be the ones.
Like they had this song called "I Will Always Love You." It didn't come out till later on down the line, but Fat Joe ended up using it, and that shit was kind of dope. That shit was dope.
Yeah, man. History right here in Pasadena, man.
Town
You know what I'm
business.
saying?
Town.
Everybody in Dina know that Troop from Dina.
Yeah,
But
of
you know, the world, they probably thought them niggas was from like Indiana.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? On Inglewood. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
cause shit, even when the niggas was in New Jack City, right? You know what
They
I'm saying?
they still lived in our apartment building.
Yeah, but it made it seem like them niggas was from the East Coast.
It
Right.
did.
You know what I'm saying?
They all had nice cars.
Mhm.
They still lived in that apartment
Had the
building.
50s. They all had the 5.0.
Yes, they did.
Damn, that was in the 80s. Everybody had them motherfucking 5.0s. Huh?
They had them dip 50s. They all had their own little colors.
Yep.
They had them.
That is true. That is true.
God damn, man. So, man, let's go, man. Welcome, man. Nuwave Shop Talk, man. This is episode 62. You know what I'm saying? We're moving right along, man. 60 motherfucking 2. I am the host, Dina Boy Juice, man. And to my right, we got my boy.
SD Pasadena Sean. It's all the same.
You on my left, nigga.
Oh, my bad. So used to doing it one way. You know.
I know, right? Well, shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You know how we do it, man. We
Switch it up.
Yeah, we switch it up a little bit. But shit, you know, to my left, we got...
Oh.
You on my left now, nigga.
SD Pasadena Sean. It's all the same.
I heard that shit. And to my right, we got...
Your boy Flossy B. FLAWC with a space B.
Man, welcome again, man. Because, shit, you was on episode 61. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Swaggerless D couldn't make it tonight.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, my boy graciously filled in, man. We definitely appreciate it. You know what I'm
all the
saying?
time. Thank you for always having me, man. You know,
Oh,
we
yeah.
Fuck you, Swaggy.
For sure, man. A lot of people was like, man, shit, Flossy B, man, he well spoken. You know what I'm saying? He ain't coming with no bullshit.
Oh,
You know
man,
what I'm
I
saying?
try not to. I try to
Yeah.
provide clarity.
But you know what I tell them niggas? He went to PHS, nigga. This
That boy
Pasadena High
educated.
School, nigga.
That boy
Educated, man. You know what I'm
Boy,
saying?
educated. Thank you,
You know.
Pasadena Unified.
Yeah, you feel me? Because, you know, to contrary beliefs,
Thank you.
you know, as did try to have us think that Marshall was the smartest school in Dina.
That's only because it has fundamentals in its name.
Exactly. You feel me?
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
It's only a handful of niggas smart from y'all.
Oh, man. And we two of them.
Hey, Pickens is slim. Pickens is slim.
Yeah,
Man.
Some of the look.
Silicon Valley cats.
I got you.
know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't talking about the white people. I'm talking about the niggas we went to school
I'm
with.
talking about the brothers too.
I'm just messing,
Talking
man.
about the brothers.
I'm just messing, man.
I'm just-
Yeah, we just messing, man. I love all my people who went to Mir, PHS, Blair,
Count Basie.
because it's some real ones. Marshall, where I come from, you know, there's some real ones everywhere, and they just
Sprinkles.
yes, sir.
Man, I'm still high school banging there. Fuck Marshall.
Spell it.
Hey, don't pick on your little brody. Don't pick on your little
Spell it.
Don't pick on the
M.
little brody.
Marshall. Oh, shit.
Don't pick on the
Be like, nigga, how you spell Pasadena High? HS.
Yep. HS, nigga. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. P.
Oh yeah, oh no, nigga. That's how boss it is. Our abbreviation got an abbreviation.
You feel me? And everybody know it. What's who you went to? HS.
nigga.
They be like, oh, that nigga went to
Oh,
PHS.
that nigga went to high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, nigga. The high school.
The high school. What
That's
they
why
used to
you
say?
HS.
The Ohio State University.
Exactly.
Nigga.
The PHS.
You feel me? Shit, we put a gun in front of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just Marshall fundamental.
Hey,
Hey, did
Fly like a bird.
Shitty go to Marshall too?
no,
No.
he went to Manual Arts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he went to
thought
Manual
did
Arts,
some
though.
high schools out here.
No, he went to Manual
Yeah,
Arts.
No,
you was on my team when we played Manual Arts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Who we beat them by?
Oh, it was ugly. We moved Manual. They wasn't,
Yeah.
but they wasn't. They
was all
had
gangbangers.
they had just came off. You know.
Lockdown.
No, well, them niggas we played, yeah. But they had came off a nice little, you know what I'm saying, run prior to.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
That
that
was
was
the
early
Ocean View
90s.
tournament,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, but that was the early
Yeah.
90s when, you know, them and Linwood and everybody was doing their thing by the time it was our time.
Yeah, we had just lost to Compton.
No, we ain't never lost to Compton.
Man, we did lose to Compton.
They ain't never lost to Compton,
Man,
Tar
we lost to
Babies,
Compton.
ever.
We lost to Compton.
No.
Man, stop it. We lost to
Never.
Compton 50-49. I remember,
we
nigga.
never lost to Compton
Nigga,
High,
we
bro.
lost to Compton High.
No, we did.
Yes, we did.
I don't remember that. Just I remember everything.
I remember.
us.
I'ma
losing to
tell you.
Compton High.
I'm gonna tell you how we lost. Okay. Do you remember when we played La Cañada?
Yeah.
Right. So you
The
remember
boy.
we played La Cañada. So do you remember me coming into the locker room and cussing out everybody? And then we blew La Cañada out by 30. Okay. So 2 games before that, we lost to Compton High in the Ocean View tournament.
No, we lost to Jordan.
Nigga, we lost to Compton High. Remember, man? We lost to Compton.
Summer League?
No, nigga. This
Somebody
not
who was
Summer
on
League.
that team,
that's what I'm
man.
trying to tell you.
Tap
No,
in,
no, no,
tap
no.
in in the comments
I'm
and
telling you,
refresh
Jordan
both of
we
these
lost
brothers'
to.
memories.
I'm telling
We
you.
lost to Jordan. We didn't lose to Compton. We lost to Jordan in Ocean View.
No, we played, I'm telling you, nigga, we played Compton High. We lost to them. We beat Dorsey, right? And then we beat Manual Arts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we went to like the, what do they call it when you ain't going to the championship bracket?
Semi-final?
No, something else.
It's the
It started with a C, right?
Yeah,
It's like
CIS?
it's like
No,
not
no,
the champion,
no, it's
nigga,
the-
but it's the when you lose the
semi-champion.
first game, you go to this other one.
This other,
And-
it's the second seed. For
Yeah,
the
you feel me?
tournament.
So
Not
something like that. So we lost to Jordan in that final,
Okay.
right?
That's what it
But
was.
we lost to Compton in that first game. We lost
You're right.
because nigga,
You're
I'm
right.
gonna tell you why we lost, nigga. Because Gordon was shooting turnaround threes.
You're right. He thought
Right?
it was MJ.
He thought he was MJ,
That's
nigga.
when we checked it. Yeah. You're right. No, you're exactly right.
Yeah, I remember, nigga, because they had the little nigga that had game, but he was gang banging. That nigga
Exactly.
was
He was
like,
super,
nigga,
super duper.
super duper, but the nigga had some game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was the only nigga on
A
the
little
team.
skinny cat, right?
Yeah, and didn't the nigga have a Jerry curl?
Yeah.
That nigga,
like light
That
out. He was
nigga.
kind of long.
He had a Jerry curl,
He was
nigga.
with the shits,
But he
nigga.
had game though.
He had game though.
Better not play with that nigga, man.
Yeah,
No
on
way.
the real. So I think we was, I ain't gonna say we, all of us, but I think Gordon was more intimidated
Oh,
than he
he's
was.
always intimidated.
Yeah.
You already know we had to.
Because Gordon wasn't no
Yeah.
hood nigga, though.
Nah,
Yeah, me and Juice used to have to huddle with him.
Yeah.
Like,
nigga, what are
these
y'all
dudes
doing
are
out
soft.
here?
They
Right.
think
Like,
they
man.
gangster, but
Yeah.
listen, just play your
They ain't
game.
gonna be gangsters and on the team, nigga.
Exactly.
Right.
But not only that, just play your game.
Yeah.
You'll see how soft they are.
Yeah.
And then it would come to fruition. They like, oh yeah, that nigga's not wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah, he ain't. He's soft as cotton. Now you down there doing your thing.
Yeah.
On the run.
You go right, that nigga go right, you going back left. Like, that nigga over there in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't smart as shit. That nigga else stupid.
Yeah, so basketball was like, man, that shit was so fun back in the days, bro. Like,
Man.
it was all a mental game too. That's,
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off,
No,
but
no.
you were definitely one of the best point guards I ever played with. A lot of people don't know that. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you, Juice. Like,
man, I appreciate it.
yeah,
I appreciate
you was a real floor general. You was like a CP3. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? Like you did your
He
thing.
played dirty?
Hey, sometimes we played Crescenta Valley, nigga. I played dirty because we was down by like 9, nigga. I played dirty and we came back. We only lost about 1, nigga, but I was playing dirty, getting them niggas to get technical fouls and some more shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking them out of their game.
Yeah, you feel me? But nigga,
Every time somebody mentions CP3 name, you know that nigga dirty.
yeah, he is. He
Yeah,
is.
He's smart though, and that's what Juice was like.
Mhm.
To this day, still like my mama. So Juice has done one of the best ball fakes as far as like a fake pass, like a ball fake with an intentional pass, but it was a chest pass. Like he did a fake chest pass that was like one of the best ball fakes I ever seen in my life. When I say this dude did this ball fake, and everybody and their mama, everybody on the court,
I wouldn't have believed it if they wouldn't have recorded it and I seen the crowd.
Everybody, Juice does this ball fake. The coaches, the refs, nigga, everybody thinks this nigga passes the ball one way, and
Man.
Juice got the ball back. And it seems so simple when you look at it, but like you said, when we was watching film, and I was like, nigga, how did you do that on an inbounds play? This is an inbounds play.
Put that thing on.
The
Man.
best ball fake ever.
Yeah.
Like Magic didn't have nothing on Juice ball fake this on that day. It was ridiculous.
And I had
Everybody
the tall
was
socks like cool.
what? Everybody and their mama was like broke their neck. Like it was crazy.
Oh man, we could talk about basketball stories forever.
Yeah.
I done heard him forever.
Oh fuck you.
Forever.
Oh man, hey, so shit, how you doing, Pasadena Shine?
Man, I'm doing all good, man. Today is a beautiful day.
Uh-huh.
You know, he woke me up. We got action at it.
Exactly.
sir.
How you doing over there, Flossie?
Oh, all this world I can't complain. You know, I'm just trying to get where I fit. Like an alligator in a pair of gators, man.
Man, how you
know
doing?
what I'm saying? Shit, man, I'm doing good, man. I had a great weekend. It was all work, no play. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to prove to myself that I can do a certain number. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, when you test yourself and you be like, oh, I want to do this certain number, especially when you like, you know, you're doing shit on your own and, you know what I'm saying? And then when you exceed that number, nigga, you be like, oh, shit, I can do this every week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I could be chilling, you know?
Right.
But one thing it did teach me was, like, everybody, man, out there, check your finances. Look what you made in the month. Look what you spend in the month. You know what I'm saying? And then check yourself. Because a lot of us be doing a whole lot of frivolous spending. You know what I'm saying? And if you got kids, you definitely do a lot of frivolous spending. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You just got to check yourself, check your finances. Always, you know, I think I shared with a friend of mine, but, you know, like, when you get you see how much you make every month, right? You break it down and you be like, okay, we got this 40% of my money is going towards what I have to pay. You know what I'm saying? Then you still got 60% left. So you got to be like, okay, it can go for like expenditures of, gas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then, you might have to give the kids some money or whatever. That could be another 20%. Then that other 20%, you break that in half and you be like, okay, I can have a little fun. But then the other 10%, you save that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know when you're going to need that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
rainy
saying?
day.
Rainy day. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh, shit, bro. Oh, man. You might have to climb through the window. No.
Hell nah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can push it up a little bit.
That's my dog.
Yeah, that's cool right
That's
there.
my dog.
So,
All right, y'all just know.
Dog.
yeah. You out of here smoking?
Yeah, man.
All right, bro.
right.
Have a good one. But you know what I'm saying? You just think about the money you spending and how you spending it, and then you're going to be able to save a little money. You know what I'm saying? Because, we just spending and spending. You don't think about your finances. You don't think about the money you put up, the money that you just don't have. Because, you wake up and you be like, shit, man, I'm living check to check. But you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're not living check to check. What you actually doing is spending more than you need to spend
Yeah.
on bullshit.
Above your
Overhead.
means.
You know what I'm saying?
Overhead.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, check yourself.
I learned that a long time ago to pay myself out of
Mhm.
every check, and what that means is put something away.
Yeah.
Whether it's $50, $100, $200, whatever you can afford to put away, put it away.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, that's the truth. And like I said, just when it comes to anything or any item, you know what I mean? Just budget for it. And the more you do that, the more comfortable you become with saving money
Right.
for the overall goal.
Because then you can double up once you see what you can do. So, in reading a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right?
Mhm.
So, what the nigga said was, save your first hour for you every day, no matter what. You make $10 an hour, $20 an hour, $30 an hour. You multiply that by how many days you work a week. So you make $30 an hour. So every week you saving $150. Every week you go to your bank and say, hey, $150 every week, go over here. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what SD was trying to say. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
pay yourself first.
Pay yourself
You know what I'm saying?
first.
So
Yeah.
every week that $150 goes to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't working just to pay these goddamn bills.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta have fun. We gotta live life. You know what I'm saying? The quality of life is better when you do pay yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's what you gotta do, man. Save that first hour out of y'all check and put that in the savings account. So, man, we could do a little quick math. Even number, $10, we're gonna go $20. So you save $20 every week, every day for every week.
5 days.
That's $100 a week,
So 5 days.
right? So in 4 weeks, that's $400.
Right.
10 months, that's $4,000.
Right.
In 12 months, what is that? $4,200. So you're saving $4,200 every year. So if you got 10, 20 more years to work, right? That's going to turn into 40 to 80,000 that you saving off of your first hour of work.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So imagine if you double that and you save 2 hours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now in 10, 20 years, you got 160,000 for your retirement. You got a 401k, that's added to that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
interest with
a lot of people don't think about it. People be like, man, you be doing this math and all that. Yeah, nigga, because you got to think about the long term.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What it's gonna be. You
Yeah.
can't trust the government to take care of you, man, because living on a fixed income sucks.
Yeah.
That's
They
why
gonna
it's
give
called
you
money.
$1,000 a month.
Hence the term fixed.
Yeah, fixed.
It's just like when they fix a game.
Yeah.
You don't want them to fix your income.
Only thing fixed I want is my mortgage.
Thank you. Or my interest rate on it. Either or.
My car.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Or my interest rates on any team.
Man, Brad said this shit a long time ago, man. Ain't no salary cap on my dollars, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
So if you got your money that you save, you got the money that you put into your retirement, and then you got the money you put in Social Security, you shouldn't have no problems. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? You see
right.
a lot
I
of
like that
older,
word.
you see a lot of older people out here, man. They going on trips and all that. That's because, nigga, they sacrificed when they was younger. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to learn to do, man. We can't live up and look up to the Joneses and try to live like them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? We got to do our shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So, this ain't really a topic, right? We're going to jump into it, but this ain't really a topic. But we had a young lady, you know what I'm saying? And she had a comment that said, we sounded like 3 broke niggas
Right.
Because on the last episode we was talking about first dates and not going balling out of control on the first date. When
Right.
you know what I'm saying, you want to get to know a woman. Why should we have to spend $300-$400 on a first date to take you out? I ain't gonna get to know you. You gonna think that I'm a trick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to pose this question.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I don't know who you are, but if you can respond again, would you spend that kind of money on a man that you don't know?
Come on, man.
We just want to pose that question.
I ain't
now.
even gonna let you ask that. I'm gonna tell you why. Women lie, numbers don't. She gonna say, yeah, I spend $300-$400. You ain't gonna spend that money on a
Yes, she
nigga
not.
you do not know.
No, she not.
You know what I'm saying?
We know the truth about that.
But she is gonna actually say yes. I don't even know her,
Right.
but she is actually gonna say yes.
Right. In all honesty, but like you said, but it's funny because the real response is no. I will pay for my half because you already know how it goes.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
there are those out there that want to be like and be in that particular situation to where I ain't got to be obligated to you for nothing. So I'm gonna pay for my half. We can
Right.
go have this $300,
Right.
dinner or date or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pay my $150. So therefore, at the end of the night, but see, she never spoke on that.
So,
So obviously, she must not be one of those individuals or
Right.
females.
do you? But I think she's the type of woman that expects you to take her out to crustaceans on the first date.
Right.
Like, I don't know you. That shit is for anniversaries.
Thank
We
you.
go to this motherfucker. Everybody in here is either they in the industry, right?
Right.
Or they celebrating a 10 to 20 year anniversary.
Big-
Niggas
big-
don't
big
even
things.
go there on
Big
5-year anniversary.
Yeah, big things.
You know what I'm saying?
Big things being
Like,
done.
man, so, we could sound like three broke niggas. I'll be the brokest
I'm
nigga
broke.
you ever know.
I'm broke,
You know
but
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying?
say, ma'am, you petty.
Man.
No, we're not gonna pass judgment like that.
She did.
The question was
Well, she said
posed.
respectfully, so I don't
Yeah,
think she
I'm
was
saying
being-
respectfully.
The
You
question
know.
was posed.
Yeah.
But the question is which one are you? Are you the one that said let's go Dutch, or are you the one that's saying, hey, let's see how far
this
this
relationship
is going?
goes.
No, not this relationship.
Uh-huh.
Let's see how far this bill is gonna go.
Right. But,
Because you already know, if I keep asking to, it's gonna come a particular point where you got to say no.
right. It do. Cause shit, you sit down. Okay, we go to a nice restaurant, right? You sit down and a woman she may be bad, you know what I'm saying? You know how they got the little bitty picture. I didn't go search her, so I don't know how she
It's all
looks.
good. It's
But
all good.
it just
don't matter.
says
it doesn't matter.
if you would a super bad one that you've been trying to take out, you know what I'm saying, and you do take her to this nice restaurant, right? Do you look at her and give her that pop eye, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, because like you said, it ain't no. You gotta say no sometimes. Like she'd be like, okay, let me get this salad. Okay, let me get. Oh, we getting
Fried lobster tail?
Yeah, we're gonna get that. Oh, they got the prawns. Oh,
Oh,
we gonna get that. You ever went to a date and a woman just ordered a whole lot of little a la carte shit?
no, just order the whole menu.
Yeah, like
And then try to make it seem like, oh, I'm saving you dollars. Nah, nigga, you
Mm-mm.
adding it up.
yeah, you added it up because that was 16, that was 24, that was 30.
Mhm.
Shit.
Mhm.
And I don't want to get back to the other episode when we was
Yeah,
talking
we
about,
us being
we
broke.
yeah,
But
we're gonna
are
slam
students,
dunk
so
the
therefore
pussy.
we didn't like just
Yeah.
on a friend's birthday
Yeah.
though. Not
See,
even
I don't
on a
even
date.
know. Yeah, I don't even know how old this young lady is, but it doesn't sound like she's, because the older woman I would think would be like, I respect you, and we're gonna go to a place to get to know each other, and it doesn't have to be no extravagant spot. It can be somewhere to get to know each other and talk and all that. Because if I'm serving you some expensive shit, you're gonna think that I'm a trick. That's first off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to go get a good meal. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to go to BJ's or no little small shit. We can go to a cool restaurant, but it's still going to cost the nigga more than what he wanted. You know what I mean? But we're going to get to know each other without spending $300-$400.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And like you said, once again, it's all about your intentions.
Yeah.
Male
Yeah.
or female.
Yeah.
You know?
And like I told her, like this was off of a skit
And
that
that's what
that
we
we
was talking
seen.
about when
It-
we was talking about that situation
Yeah.
with his first date was people's intentions and having ulterior motives,
Yeah.
not complaining about the actual
price. Yeah.
of the experience, but the
Mhm.
fact that you have to be exposed to it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, man. So we had to get that out the way. I hope you got what we was trying to say. But man, y'all seen the Chinese? What was it? A balloon? The spy balloon?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hovering over. What is it? Washington and Montana.
Man, who had the telescope to see it? Because I couldn't see it, but I heard about it though.
Yeah. But I
It
mean,
was
we
on
not
all
in
the
those
news.
states. We not in those states. But I think post 9/11, they shooting everything down.
That's what I would think, right?
You know what I'm saying? They shot it down. They
Yeah,
shot
but
this
I mean,
particular
but they
thing down.
let it floated for a while.
It did. It floated for days if it going state to state. But, you know, in researching this shit, during the Trump administration, they had multiple Chinese spy planes or balloons or whatever coming over in U.S. territory, and they never shot those down. You know what I'm saying?
Checking our airspace.
Yeah, checking us and seeing, you know, how they can get in. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. You heard about that, S?
GPS.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, espionage and spying and all that shit. You know, that shit been going on since the beginning of it.
Right.
You know, whether it be Russia, the Germans, or whoever it be. You know?
Right.
And one thing I know about America is they're always going to find a common enemy.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. They thinking that, you know, if it is another, like, world war, because China is thinking about invading Taiwan. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They doing like Russia, right on the border, like waiting for a nigga to say the wrong word. That's like they sitting on the border, nigga, with a nigga in the middle talking about knock this off my shoulder. You remember that shit?
Bluebird on my shoulder.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how other people that live right next door to you want what you got. And that's in America. That's nigga, wherever you live now. You know what I'm saying? That's no matter where you go, somebody want what you got. And even if you got to yourself not where you want to be, somebody else want more.
Yeah.
Which is
They
kind
want
of
what you have.
I just feel like on that situation that Washington, right? It's close to Canada, right? Montana,
Yeah, right there.
close to Canada, right? So I just think like these things that they doing, they not doing it to be like you said, espionage. But they not doing it just to be like, oh, we gonna float and see what we see. No, nigga, they checking the security.
Yeah,
let's see how
deep.
deep we can get with this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if we can put this same shit from the balloon on a B-52 bomber, we might be able to penetrate and fuck up and leave Montana in the dust or leave Washington in the dust. You know what I'm saying? Right. I think it's that type of shit. Like they just testing the waters, nigga. Let me see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? If we can get all the way over there, we can blow that shit up before they blow us up.
And the reaction, like you said, they definitely checking the temperature.
Yeah.
So let's see how the U.S. is going to react. Let's see how aggressive or non-aggressive, passive aggressive. Let's see what's going to be instituted with this obvious violation of U.S. airspace.
I just don't see how, when they was doing it in the Trump administration, that how hard he act like he didn't shoot the shit down. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like the relationships he had. You see what I'm saying? That constituted a lot of leniency for certain acts that would not be tolerated by anyone else.
Right.
But like I said, when you got preconceptions, you know what I'm saying? You already have pre-existing relationships. It's a difference. So yeah, you're gonna let the homie slide. You know what I mean? Versus someone really just let's see what the temperature is right now with this president and how far we can what we can get away with.
Right. For sure.
So yeah, he was just saying, and I was looking this up. There are 13 states that have Canadian borders, which are Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Minnesota, North Dakota, Montana, Idaho, Washington, and Alaska. All those states have borders.
Yeah. borders to foreign countries.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Because Alaska is where? Right by Russia, right?
yeah, 500 miles off. The farthest city in Alaska is 500 miles off the coast of Russia.
Exactly.
And that
In
ain't
the winter,
nothing.
in the winter, you can walk
Walk through it.
Yeah.
because it's
The
frozen
Bering Strait.
solid. Yeah.
The Bering Strait.
Walking
Bering
500
Strait.
miles.
They've
And
done-
that's
they
how
do
the
it.
Eskimos
They
got
do
to
it.
Cali.
Goddamn.
The Bering Strait. Walked. China, through Alaska,
Yeah.
through Canada.
Right. So that kind of, I'm turning the motherfucking left turn when I should be turning the right now. So that right there should let fucking Kyrie Irving know that the world is round, right?
I mean, but hey,
You know,
but we ain't go. Hey, you can't pick on little bro. You remember what I was saying? You can't pick on little bro.
Yeah, but
Everybody
still.
is,
You know what I'm saying? Shit, because goddamn it, nigga, when you look at the map and shit, and you look at it flat, nigga, China's over here, nigga, Alaska's over here. So if it's flat,
Everyone is-
it'll be like you got to go all the way through there, right?
Everyone is allotted they one Kelly Bundy moment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I
feel
heard
you,
The dumb blonde moment. Everybody's
Yeah.
allotted one.
man.
So yeah.
Well, I'm Bud. You done, mother? No. Oh, the real shit, man. Let's move right along, man. So we're gonna get to S because S wants to talk about the double. Go ahead.
man, there was a W amputee who was killed a couple days ago in Huntington Park. It was kind of crazy, man, because the man didn't have no legs, and they said the reason that they shot him because he was trying to get away. And if a man is in a wheelchair,
Yeah, don't laugh, man. This is hard.
I mean that's real shit.
It's
I
heartbreaking.
understand,
It's
but
heartbreaking.
the shit that the police say,
I
Yeah,
know.
thank you.
I
Right?
you know what I'm
This is
saying?
what they said in the
I'm
I'm
paper.
not laughing at him.
I know.
Have the
This was in the
audacity.
article in the paper.
He was trying to get away.
Yeah.
Have the audacity.
Okay.
They said they shot him for fear he was going to get away.
Wow.
And he hopped out of his wheelchair.
He hopped out his wheelchair. And they said the only reason they shot him because
Oh,
before
man,
he had got into it with somebody before and and he stabbed him.
I couldn't work.
Right, and
I
he
couldn't
did
work
have a
for
knife.
Fox.
He did. He did have
He
a
did.
knife. But anybody that has some, mental issues and things that they have to deal with and are not getting the proper treatment,
Mhm.
and they may be in the middle of suffering from, their mental health issue,
Right.
may have some aggressive, encounters or altercations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. But the thing is that for you to pull up on a scene, and I appreciate you for bringing light to this, SD, because it's sad because we're still talking about this, and it's just now the 6th of February.
Right.
But for this man to be so disgruntled and so obviously in need of help that he hops out of his wheelchair, which we all know he would be able to get away faster within his wheelchair.
Right.
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 So you are telling me my tax dollars is paying somebody that can't restrain an amputee
Right.
that has hopped out of his wheelchair and is fumbling with one hand with a knife in it and one hand free down the road, and you can't restrain, you
Right.
can't even restrain him?
Could have tased him. Could have.
There's a lot of things you could have did. There's a couple things you could have did.
Yeah. But they first thing is to I'ma shoot you.
Yeah, but especially blacks.
You know he was black too.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
He was black in Huntington Park.
But how can you not de-escalate even that? I mean, come on.
I mean, the same thing just happened in Pasadena with your relative.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Same scenario. You know what I mean? Except he was able-bodied, but it's just like the police don't want to do their job no more.
No.
You know what I'm
Just wanna
saying?
get you out the way.
Even in the 80s when it was
They're
like
lazy.
they was, chasing down niggas that sold dope and all that. They was chasing
They
these
was
niggas
chasing
down.
them, though.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, even like, I hate to switch it just a little bit, but everybody's so entitled. They're entitled to not do their job. They like, nigga, I'ma shoot you. Fuck that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we seen the rapper that they was like, nigga, if you put your hands down, I'ma shoot you.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they don't want to fucking do no work. You know what I'm saying? And they say, "Oh, we want to go home to our family."
They want to threaten people.
You know what I'm saying?
I see that a
come
lot
on,
now.
man. You
A
know?
lot of officers want to pump fear in a lot of citizens.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, especially people who don't know the law.
Protect and serve is what you're supposed to be doing.
Shit.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
and de-escalate. There is no
Shit. Now it's don't get served by the
De-escalation.
police.
Don't get
It's
served.
the sirens are turned on, the adrenaline is pumping, the volume, the Metallica is turned up to 10.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time they arrive to the situation,
They already
they
juiced.
already juiced.
Yeah. They already
Versus getting there and saying, "Hey, let's have a positive mind to where we can be what we're getting paid to be, which are civil citizens
Right.
of, you know what I'm saying, this particular city or county, and let's do our job and do some type of due diligence before you go to just
Before you go to
aggressive.
hell.
No,
Shit.
not only that, but just aggressive, just
Yeah.
all of a sudden, just assault, just murder.
I mean, we've seen this time and time again. Even before Rodney King, we've seen it time and time again where officers will come and do their due diligence. I remember back in the 80s and the 90s, it was an officer here by the name of Knable.
Oh yeah,
Knable used to
speak on.
hey man, Knable was a dirty motherfucker. He killed my homeboy Kingsley Dawson Brock III, boxing band. You know, and it was really fucked up. You know, and this dude, you know, continued to work in the community and had been known to choke out many people. He had a hole named after him. Yep, they had a hole. Especially if you know, because, you know, back in the days, you know, niggas didn't want to be caught with dope. So, you know, they was known to swallow dope. And he was just looking for the dope to take it because he was actually using. So, you know,
Thank you.
it's crazy. It's crazy, man. And this went on for years.
Yes, a long time.
Well, I just think like back in the days, like you said, whenever you was working in any type of narcotics, or whether you was a detective or you was a police on the beat, like you learn to do the actions that you chasing. And then, you know, we watch the movies all the time where the police is snorting coke, they smoking crack.
Right.
We watch those all the time. That's off some real shit.
That's some real shit.
You know what I'm saying? And the people that's writing that shit, they was in somebody's ear and they was like, yeah, that shit really happened.
Yeah.
So when you put it in a movie, it makes it more believable.
Right.
Because these motherfuckers was really doing it.
Speaking on facts.
I never came in contact with Knable, but I heard the stories.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I heard the stories and it was just like, this nigga is basically Pac-Man.
Basically.
That's what he was.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
It was the era. Think
Shit.
about it.
Basically.
Think about when he came up. Think about the time of his civil duty responsibility, and just think about the way he was instituting his own justice.
Yeah.
And the parallels.
He at home right now getting a pension.
What?
I bet.
Thank you. Kick
Full
it back,
pension.
being moved.
Yeah, because them niggas is gangbanging too.
That's
Man,
what
what?
they're doing.
They the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but man, shout goes out to the Lowe family, man. Man, I hope that, you know, whatever happens, you know, it works in their favor.
Yeah, you get your justice.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, officers gotta use restraint because we're people too, and we all go through something. One day I seen an officer going through something and he was off duty, and he kept telling the police that he was an officer, and none of them wanted to hear him.
Right.
Until once they actually put him down, they found out he was an officer and then treated him with so much more respect than they did.
Mm-hmm.
But it was crazy. When you looked at their face, it was like, it's stupid. You took down one of your own, and he was in distress, you know.
Right.
But it just goes to show
They
that
needed help.
when the adrenaline is pumping, you know, they don't give a fuck who it is. They gonna serve and protect.
Like Flossie said, niggas, they bumping that Metallica on 10, nigga.
Yeah.
And when they pull up, nigga, they already juice. And we know they doing, whether they doing Adderall to stay up,
Whatever.
because they give them too many hours.
Right.
Thank you.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
they want them. They
Yeah.
asking for them.
Yeah, they asking for them because, you know, a civil servant, right? They make what? They start off at like 60,000 a year.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Around 60.
You know what I mean? They get about 6,000. Well, just say 6,000 a month, right?
Yeah, around 55, 62.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that money right there, they just think that they're above everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Pay grade.
But then they, on the other side, they get mad at a celebrity that's making 20 times. And they think that they shouldn't be above the law because they're not the law. Like, man, we're all fucking citizens. Well, I don't give a damn if we're not U.S. citizens. You're all human beings.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
One
So
species.
Your first mind is to be like, okay, I'm gonna help this guy. You know what I'm saying? People look at us and we walking down the street and we see somebody of another race, they automatically think like, oh, I've been seeing all of these people on the news say these dudes is bad. And then when we walk up to them, be like, hey, let me open this door for you.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? No, you go ahead first. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the way to kind of bridge the gap. You know,
right, exactly.
If we can all just, show love to other people, it don't have to be another race. You know what I'm saying? Just anybody, because we all one human being. Like, it ain't no human being Oi and a human being B or A. You know what I'm saying? We all the same. You know what I'm saying? Just male and female. So
we
I just
all believe the same.
Yeah, you feel me? So, that's the only way we're gonna bridge the gap. Even though we going back to fucking not slavery, but we going back to when they thought black was less than them. Right. So they treated us a certain way. You know what I'm saying? We are in Black History Month. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm famously black. I'm black all day.
And I'm loving that.
What I'm saying?
I'm loving that.
So,
right
what I'm
That's
saying? It's just like this, man. I can't change what I am, and you can't change what you are. You know what I'm saying? So when we get together, it should be harmony. It shouldn't be like I look at you as, fuck that motherfucker, he a white boy, or he a Hispanic, or an Asian, or whatever. No, man, you a person. You know what I'm saying? Every time I interact with somebody, my first thing is to tell this nigga a joke, to laugh, to let their guard down. Right. Let them know, nigga, how they say in the army, nigga, I'm a friendly.
Right. I'm not aggressive.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy as a black man that we really have to do that type of shit. We can't just come in and just be ourselves. We got to come in and be comical. We got to come in and be the friendly one first. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And even our own kind. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just saying this is other races, even our own kind. You go somewhere where you don't know nobody and you in somebody else's neighborhood, you got to come across as the friendly when they should be inviting you into their neighborhood. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? As a whole human being race, you know what I'm saying? We got to get it better. We got to do it better. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Yeah. So that was about the cop, though, and that double amputee. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the Lowe family, right?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just fucked up, man. Cops, y'all got to do better, and us as individuals, we got to do better.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And just speaking on a recent fucking police murder, you know what I'm saying? Tyre, you know what I'm saying? Tyre Nichols. But this is like more of a happy tale. Tony Hawk, Tony Hawk, the skater. You know what I'm saying? So Tony Hawk.
Shout out to Tony Hawk.
Yeah, shout out to Tony Hawk, man. You know what I'm saying? Tony Hawk is doing autographs. You know what I'm saying? He's doing 1,000 autographs, selling them for $30 a piece online. And he's giving all the proceeds, or most of the proceeds, to the Tyre family for the funeral.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what they do. Good looking, Tony.
Yeah, good looking.
They gonna buy them for 30.
Yeah, you feel me? They
all
gonna
day.
buy those. You know what I mean?
Because they're worth more than that.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he's only doing
But what they're
1,000.
doing it for is more important than anything.
Yeah, Exactly. So
there's no ulterior motive. It's just
see,
I'm
glad you said that.
But see, that's the thing, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with. I'm gonna tell you why, because see, that's that skater. You know what I'm saying? When you get into the skater world and you get into that culture,
right?
It's a different vibe. It's just like surfing.
They don't see race.
It's totally different.
They fuck with everybody
because the way the culture was built, it wasn't built off the back of one. It was built on the back of all.
Right.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
And a lot of them are PWTs too.
Just period. They come from everywhere and everything and all kind of genres and all over. There's skaters everywhere.
Right. They are.
Just like they're soccer players.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So shout out to Tony, because I understand that, and that's just the culture. Like when you know what it is, and the fact that this boy was a skater, and it should be other skaters out there brother skate. I'm not gonna. But it should be other cats out
Said
there.
do something.
paying
Yeah, I was gonna say other cats, huh?
Said do something.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was gonna get at. Like, okay, skaters, I get what you're saying because we all grew up wanting to skate and ride bikes,
Right.
Yeah.
right?
BMX.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And we know that community is not just no black and white. It's not like going to play golf,
No,
or tennis.
no,
Exactly.
it's
You know what I'm
everybody.
saying? It's like, nigga, all I got to do is buy a skateboard one
Yeah.
time.
Thank
You
Practice
know
my
what I'm
ass
saying?
off.
Yeah, you feel
Yeah.
me? And a bike one time, and I just, learned it on my
Practice.
own. You know what I'm saying? But, what I need to hear about is other families or other actors, rappers, you know what I'm saying? Influencers. You know what I'm saying? Basketball players, people that really got bread to be out there, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want your donation. I would rather you do something like this because that's showing that I'm out here actually doing some work.
Being active.
Yeah,
about
you know what I'm saying?
being
I'm doing
an
some work to get
activist
this
about
bread.
it.
I'm not just gonna be like,
Shining some light.
I got $100 million, nigga. Here go $20,000. That don't work
Don't
for
say
me.
nothing.
Yeah, that don't work for me.
Right.
Once you put the action in, then that's what helps me to be like, this motherfucker get it.
Put the branding.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what race you are, that lets me know that you get it. You know
Put
what I'm
the branding
saying?
behind it. See, that's the thing. Like you said, there ain't no. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling who. Like Jack told Helen, ain't no telling who
No
they reached
telling.
out to this boy
Yeah.
and his family. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But what I'm saying is, put the branding and the respect behind it, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let it be known that you see, because they see, like you said, that's the problem, and that's the issue because we all are one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have to treat such accordingly. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, it's always has to be some type of a catch to it, to where, okay, we relate on this level
Right.
versus just doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And not that it's a bad thing, and I'm not contradicting what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand the skater mentality,
Right.
and I appreciate it. But like you said, it's just that same thing. Let's put the branding behind it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's so much that, black influencers do, or influential black individuals or entrepreneurs or whatever that they do, but they don't put the branding behind it.
Right.
And it's why? Why?
You know why? I think a lot of people, if shit goes left, they don't want to sacrifice their brand for somebody else. We see it all the time. Like, say for instance, even with Kyrie. Now, we're all guilty of it. There's been times we've half looked at some shit and we posted, or like a nigga we know that got a song and we didn't actually listen to it and we posted.
Right.
It'd be some bullshit.
Right.
And then we can either, get rid of it, or or we can come clean.
Support it or not.
Or we can stand on it.
Yeah, we can stand on it. And it's just fucked up. That's the world we live in now. Where people will attack you. It was funny. I was listening to something today, and they said the first person on the internet that says something about you and nobody defends it, they believe. And that shit is true.
Definitely.
That shit is true.
Definitely. If somebody talking shit about you as a person, everybody gonna be like, well, I don't really know. I don't really know. And then the kids that's on the internet, they like, it's on the internet, it must be true.
Must be true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You hear
no,
that
nigga,
all the time.
it is not true.
Yeah.
Like, no, nigga, do your research and, you know what I'm saying, go to the source and, you will understand a little more. But people don't want to do, that's what we're talking about. The shit is so fast, people just believe the first
What they
thing they
say.
hear. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's this old moniker.
Mm-hmm.
Don't believe everything you see or read. You know what I mean? But see, that's the thing, and that's the problem. But it's easy because of the access to society now.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is, at the touch of your finger,
Mhm.
you can get access.
Right.
So it's all about what you're getting access to, because sometimes the first source is not always the truth. It's just what's available.
Yeah.
But people don't understand.
We live in a time now where the truth doesn't even matter.
It does. It does.
It's just
but the
like you
thing
said,
is, you
it's
have
the
to
first person.
understand.
Oh, no, I
you
got
have
you.
to understand and
It's
how
like the
to
first person.
decipher.
I'm gonna be in.
You have to understand how to decipher the truth from the fake.
I got you, but I just disagree. I think that we live in a world now where a motherfucker can say what they want to say and it not be the truth, because we see it all the time.
Yeah.
We see it every day, and people run with it like it is.
No, but
But I understand what
they
you're
still
saying.
get exposed.
Yeah, eventually. But do
They
people
still get
accept it?
exposed.
People will still die with the lie.
No, but what I'm saying is very true.
yeah.
Very true. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is you still get the exposure.
Look, niggas still talking.
What's that nigga that said that shit? It was on a movie. The nigga said, I know I wasn't right, but I could have been right, so therefore I am right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the first thing that motherfuckers read and all of that, like you said, everybody want to be first. You know?
Thank you.
In this thing, yeah, everybody wants to be first. And then if they're wrong, they won't fucking say, oh, I was wrong.
But they retract.
They'll come back, they'll do that, or they'll just come back with another video saying the truth.
Exactly.
And they won't acknowledge that they was wrong.
The fact that they said something
saying?
false 2 days ago.
That's just like when that's just like when any celebrities pass away, right? The first thing you hear is, okay, we're gonna go with PMB, right? PMB. What's the first thing you heard?
His girlfriend.
His girlfriend dropped the location.
Yeah.
And then you come to find out these niggas just happened to be in the parking lot when these niggas pulled up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
seen the Maybach.
Yeah. You feel me? So, you can't believe that first thing. And on the internet, everybody is like, well, it must be true, nigga.
Hey.
No, that bitch dropped the location.
And if you remember, they tried to blame it on the one nigga he was arguing with that time too, remember?
Yeah.
And they was like, oh, that's the nigga who killed him.
Yeah.
And it was like, no, he was like, nigga, this was a conversation, but they only showed a piece of it.
Yeah. And he was like, nigga, I'm in this nigga DMs, he in my DMs, nigga, we was gonna do some shit together.
Right.
Like, nigga, y'all tripping. Like,
Right.
y'all think I'm gonna come on here and be like, it was me? Like, no, nigga, I didn't do shit, nigga. Yeah, we beefed online, nigga, but, nigga, that's just some beef.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's for
I ain't
the
trying to
numbers.
kill a nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's for the
saying?
numbers, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Let's not get it done.
man, I mean,
Yeah.
shit, boy. They had me fooled, especially that nigga last words, I'm gonna make you eat that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he said that, I said, oh, that nigga killed him.
Yeah.
But that's us jumping to conclusions, jumping the gun, jumping to the first thing that we
The
hear.
First thing you
know what I'm
see.
saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, let's see, man. We're gonna get into some good news. You know what I'm saying?
Good news.
Shout
Good
out to the queen. Nigga, she is the queen.
She's the queen.
Queen motherfucking B. I know we're gonna talk about Beyonce for a minute right now. So the first thing I gotta say is congratulations to, you know what I'm saying, Beyonce, you know what I'm saying, Queen
Miss
B.
Carter.
You know what I'm saying, Miss Carter. You know what I'm
Mrs. Carter.
saying?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Carter.
Yes, Mrs. Carter. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, she just won her 32nd Grammy. That's more than anybody else in the world. The second dude, he was like an orchestra guy. So he was
Beethoven?
winning. No, it wasn't him. It was another guy. This dude was winning shit up until 97.
No, I'm just,
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's when Beyonce was just getting started.
Right.
So from 97 to 2023, she done won 32 Grammys. She leads in nominations. Her and Jay-Z was tied at 88 going into it. So now she has 91 nominations and 32 awards. And shit, give it up to Jay-Z too. He got 24 awards. So that's what? 56 awards in their house.
amongst them.
Gotta have a whole room just for Grammys.
Plethora.
And that's the top award you can get in music is a Grammy.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
That changes your whole pay grade.
It changes your whole pay grade.
That's
So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Beyonce. But we gonna flip over Beyonce because everybody online right now is talking about Beyonce tickets and how much they cost and what they'll do to get the tickets and all of that. What you feel about that, S?
How much are tickets? I heard about it, but I didn't know how much they were.
They starting at 600, going up to like 8,000 or 9,000.
Oh, no. Guess what? We'd have somebody at that motherfucker zooming it.
On the real.
Live streaming.
Yeah, live streaming.
We all pay for one motherfucker to go.
Pirate radio in
Yeah.
You be in there CIA in.
The real. I think Beyonce concert though.
They make you put your phone.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, nah, no phones in this motherfucking nigga. We're gonna put your phone in the
They
locker.
gonna put the little shit up so they can block the signal. You ain't gonna be able to stream.
That's what they
nothing
do it.
about
What's
that
your name?
thing.
That's why
That's how they
Beyonce
do it at
didn't
all
perform.
the
At
at
SoFi, remember our
how they do
phones
it at
didn't
all
work
the
at
venues.
all.
Yeah.
You have to tap into their feed.
Mm-hmm.
CC.
Yeah, because Beyonce, excuse me, but when she doing a show now, it's not like before. You know what I'm saying? She done came to the Rose Bowl a couple of times.
Yeah,
Rest in
I
peace to
heard
my
that.
sister.
Yeah.
She
Oh, yeah.
went. It was
I
her
remember that.
and Jay-Z.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
On the
So
run.
they went to that concert and stuff
Right.
like that, and the tickets was like $100 and something bucks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now she only does like one tour every other year. So to go see Beyonce is a big thing now. It's not like she doing 2 cities in your city
Right.
every. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she ain't
now,
going to the
so-
now
so
it's more
the Forum.
selective.
She ain't
Let me
going
ask
to
you
the
a question.
Rose Bowl. She ain't going up to the Bay.
So,
Yeah.
were her tickets reasonable, but they sold out and all the scalpers bought them and now they run them
They're
out?
not doing second round tickets.
Okay.
No scalpers. You cannot. If you bought the ticket, that shit better have your name on it, nigga, or you're not getting in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they doing it like that.
They get
I
their
respect
money.
it.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah, they like, no, nigga, ain't nobody making money off of this but us and her. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And everything she got going. And I, like you said, I respect it
I
too.
respect it.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, she trying to get $24 million on this tour. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna get it with these prices.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And guess what? Somebody gonna pay.
Oh shit.
Oh, they paying.
They gonna
They
pay.
damn near already sold out.
They gonna pay.
already paying.
Yeah.
They pay how they wait.
Yeah. So social media is a motherfucker.
That's the wait.
It's
Let's
this
talk about the wait though.
it's this guy, right? It's this guy. He posted him and his girlfriend's conversation online about the Beyonce tickets. They had been together, and shout out to Cheyenne. I don't even know if she watched this, but she the one that posted it.
Right.
And she was, the link was saying that the girl hit her boyfriend and said, "Baby, I want to go to the Beyonce concert." And the nigga hit her up. He was like, "Well, you know, we saving money for this house."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Long story short, she was like, "Well, nigga, fuck what you talking about, nigga. How much money did I put into it?" And he told her, she was like, "Well, I need to get that money so I can get these tickets." He like, "But baby, we've been saving, you know, la 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 la."
Exactly.
She was like, "No, nigga, Beyonce only do 1 tour a year, and this is the only time she gonna come."
Beehive.
You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, nigga, they broke up, nigga, because she want to go to the concert and he trying to save up for the house. You know what I'm saying?
She's out of pocket.
She
She's out of pocket.
Hey, so y'all already know how I feel about this situation.
Y'all ladies, y'all
I
tripping.
done had some problems and issues over Beyonce in my own relationship.
Uh-huh.
But you know what I'm saying? So I understand, and shout out to that brother, because I understand where you come, because the Beehive is official.
It is. They're not to be denied.
Hey man, but you know what I'm saying? It's a difference between romance and finance,
Mhm.
and if you can't make do with two, then it may turn into a nuisance.
Yeah, just you.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Lord
So,
have
yeah.
mercy.
We love and respect, you know, Beyonce,
Yes,
the
we do.
Beehive, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, shit. I don't know if I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't go.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
If
I
Bissell
probably
can't
wouldn't
do,
go.
I've been down this road, but if Bissell can't do it, now I didn't send my daughter, for those that don't know, my daughter was in the Staples Center, singing with Beyonce on the microphone.
Right. Yeah.
So, I've done that already for mine, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And my little sisters and my baby mom at the time, limousine and all that so I've done that. So I understand, but, outside of that, like my baby girl, my oldest, she don't share that footage, even her singing with Beyonce.
Right.
Beyonce putting the mic in her, she ain't sharing that footage right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the effort and the time or whatever that happened back then, and how it occurred, and even though it was beautiful, it's joyous.
Right.
But I'm not reaping no benefits. She ain't reaping no benefits. She still be hiding. But
Right.
you see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
but that's the thing.
You ain't
So
getting that $600 out of me to sit in the bleacher or
you
something.
see what I'm saying? So that's the problem and the issue. It's just like, and see, I was thankful, so I paid mine, and
Right.
I actually got some good seats.
Right.
See, now everybody getting raped. Like, it's different. But
Man.
but what I'm saying is that that's the thing. You have to put a value on the things in your life that are going to become a virtue. And that's the problem. Like, yeah, you know, I love E40. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know, but I'm not about to go break the business. You know what I'm saying?
To go see you. To go see you.
Getting ready for Valentine's Day. I just thought about it. I had to show you that
I'm
one.
not comparing the two. I'm not comparing the two.
What exercises she doing? I need to send that out.
Imagine being in the gym and seeing a bitch doing that.
Oh, man.
I can see your face right now. You wouldn't move. You'd be like, oh.
Oh, Maria. Who was your Valentine?
Oh.
Thank you.
Shit.
I'm going to change my name to Valentine.
The video.
I'm going to send it to you.
Yeah. We ain't
We ain't gonna talk about that, but anyway, like I'm saying though, so that's the thing. It's just about you have to, you know, put things into context and in a real order when it comes to your life and what is considered, you know, life or death or a real necessity or this I can't do without.
Exactly.
You know, because they treat these tickets like it's air. See, I don't. Like, I need air. I don't need Beyonce tickets.
No, definitely not. You know, shout out to her.
Yeah.
You know,
She getting her coin, man.
Get it from the
You know.
people
Shout
you
out
can
to
get
you,
it
B.
from.
You doing
Yeah.
your thing.
You know,
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you though.
I met B back in the day, 100.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you.
About
You know, looking at her shows and how she performs, she goes hard as hell.
oh yeah,
She deserves it. She's been in the game for a long time.
She was bruised up
Yeah.
at the Grammys, nigga, for practicing from her show.
Yeah.
She's
You
a
know
boss.
what I'm saying?
She's a boss.
And she really, you know, she put her all into selling that show, so I get it.
You
I
said
get it.
selling. You said that show. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. I just wanted to get some clarity.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
So let's move right along, man. Flossie, what you see in the air yesterday here in Pasadena, man?
Oh man, so you know, me being myself and being blessed, you know, like you said, I remember when B came and ran the tour to the Rose Bowl. I stayed not far from it. So, you know, I just happened to be outside, you know what I'm saying? It was a nice, breezy, cool, nice day. Air was, you know, no.
It's a beautiful day
pollution.
yesterday.
It was a nice day. Beautiful, nice day. It happened to rain, no rain, no, you know. I'm outside and I see this non-commercial.
We outside, bitches.
And we outside. Shout out to my nigga Uncle Ty. You know I love you, my nigga. So, and we outside though. And I see this non-commercial vehicle of air craftsmanship making these circles though
Right.
for a long time. Like a Asian longshoreman.
Right.
Long time.
Long time.
Hovering outside, just flying in circles. Like they say, in circles.
Circle
Yeah.
around it.
Round.
I was in Old Town and I saw it, and I was like, I looked up. I was like, what the fuck is this?
And it was flying low.
Like, man, this motherfucker, I can see it. I can damn near read the words
You
on
can reach
the
out and touch the
motherfucker.
damn thing.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm
You
saying?
thought you was high again, huh?
Oh,
Hell
that-
yeah.
Thank you. No,
Nigga, I've been around there smelling backwoods. You done got me high.
It got me
high
high.
off some
Shit.
jet fuel in here.
I'm driving, like, looking up and shit, like, nah, nigga. Yeah. I thought they was gonna crash into the fucking
Yeah, thank
the
you.
mountain.
Thank you.
Nigga, and next thing you know, it did a turn and
Yeah.
came back,
Right,
came
yeah.
back. And then I seen the helicopter.
Yeah, the hell.
You know what I'm saying? And then we thought about it, you know what I'm saying? They had the
Little
was
drum.
it the Grand Prix?
Oh, the Grand Prix.
Yeah, was
They
it
had the
Grand Prix?
NASCAR.
The NASCAR.
So they had the so and thank you. Prelude. So this is what I love. So they done brought NASCAR to South Central. So they do this NASCAR race probably like once or twice a year
Right.
out in South Central
Right. Coliseum.
at the Coliseum. They bring in NASCAR to the Coliseum. They bring in NASCAR to the hood, man. You know what I'm saying?
If anybody know where the Coliseum is, nigga,
It's
South Central
it's
LA.
in South Central LA.
Mm-hmm.
So, which I'm loving the exposure, you know, because you know we already out here as you know all of us
Right.
inner city kids. We already out here racing. You know what I'm saying? So I love and appreciate the fact that they bring in a professional exposure aspect to it right to our backyard.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? How many people even knew that they was bringing NASCAR?
I knew it.
Coliseum?
I knew it, but
It's a
I
big
actually
deal, though.
thought it was next weekend, Super Bowl weekend.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But they did it yesterday because I was in Old Town
Right.
and I saw a lot of people out there with, you know,
The NASCAR
jerseys on.
fast car.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, the race was today? I thought it was next week.
They're
So
rolling.
I think his name is Mark Trudeau. He won.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mark Trudeau or Mark Tro or that, however you pronounce it. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? We ain't NASCAR enthusiasts.
Right.
We just know Bubba Wallace. That's
Yeah,
all we
you
know.
feel me?
Go Bubba.
Go
Team
Bubba. That's all we know.
The West Side.
And that
Bubba.
nigga's light as a motherfucker, but we know Bubba. That's all we
Mhm.
know.
You know, nothing against you, Flossie, because you're, you know, a lighter skin tone.
Thank you.
But, like, when you watch people, you know, like, you think about, like, Trevor Noah, right? You think of Sean King, you know, Bubba Watson.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, nowadays, you know, it's our brothers of the lighter shade that goes extra hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They getting
I,
the dark skin
I
treatment.
respect it. I respect that because it's like, you know, just because like Bubba Wallace, he's not 100% black,
Right.
Right.
He's mixed.
right? But
He
that nigga
still
goes
gets treated
hard.
like
He goes hard and he gets treated like a brother and he stands up for all of his shit. Like, no, nigga, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna race in this race because y'all doing this. And I respect that from, you know, all because black, the race, if you got fucking 1% of black in you,
right.
the other people, they gonna be like,
100%.
nigga, you a nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, we're gonna treat you like a nigga. And for, you know, people of the lighter color, you know, shade, you know, to go real hard, I respect that because back in the days, you know what I'm saying, Martin Luther King and all of these guys, they were darker. And it just seemed like that was the fight was from the darker individuals.
Outside of
You know what I'm saying? Outside of Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like now everybody sees all the different shades fighting because you still got darker brothers. We not, you know, colorism or nothing like that. But this is just to say that, you know, we come in all shades, sizes, you know what I'm saying?
Formats.
And we all are fighting for the same cause. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I kind of respect that because I even follow Sean King.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was the one that let me know that, you know, it wasn't because these guys were black that they were so swift in the Tyre Nichols case.
Right.
It was because, nigga, this is what was really going on. They getting harder on these laws for police
Right.
and stuff like that. So,
The
you know what I'm
agenda.
saying? Yeah, you know, so.
Just like the DOJ when they came out to Sleepy out today.
Yeah, man.
In a steadfast hurry.
Man.
You see
On
what I'm
the
saying?
real.
But like I said, everything at some particular point in time becomes the end thing.
Right, you do.
And unfortunately, sometimes the laws of lives, which normally are bars,
Mm-hmm.
you know, becomes that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which I'm thankful for. It's all about that exposure because, you know, now people talk about Black Lives Matter and this, that, and that.
Right.
It brings a cohesiveness to society and us as a species.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But that's the problem, and it's hilarious because you said that because it always used to be about that, about the difference in the skin tone, and there was different treatment in regards to maybe how dark or how light you are, and it's still to this day. You know, sometimes the darker the better. Sometimes the light. It all depends on the situation. Sometimes, unfortunately, which is still sad.
Yeah.
But like you said, that's the thing now. People have been exposed to, regardless if you being half and half, it don't matter. If
Right.
you got 1%,
Yeah.
you still against the, you know what I'm saying, gun line.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Tell them where that gun line is, boss.
you still against the gun
And we
line.
ain't even
so
in jail.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the issue. Before it wasn't, you know, seen in that particular aspect and perspective. But now, due to the unfortunate mindsets of the individuals who don't see eye to eye with us,
Right.
they see that as a more of an intrusion
Mhm.
because they're like, oh, this is like, okay, it's not all right.
Because we live in a world where people don't want to be individuals. They don't want us to be individuals.
But it's not even about that. They know that even if it's not the darkest, the world is getting darker, not lighter.
Yeah. Everybody gonna be beige in a minute.
You see what I'm saying? We're on the way to beige land. So the thing is, that's the thing, and that's what's been more prevalent now, because it's like now we got to pay attention to this aspect, because these are the ones that, you know what I'm saying, are growing, and they're, you know, the offspring, and you know, it's
definitely.
you know, and it's
everybody is mixing with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's a big old melting pot.
Right.
But you know, before we go any further, I want to hit it to S, because we're going to give our this is Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to give a shout out to a black company. You know what I'm saying? Doing big things. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneur. So, you know, what we got today?
We're going to shout out our boy Mike Towns, man. He does a plethora of things, you know.
Mike Towns.
Mike Towns sounds, man. He does a number of different things. But one thing he's got going right now that's really, really big and really impactful for the youth is the educational hip hop for kids. Yes. You know, it is absolutely beautiful what he's doing for young people.
Yes.
Because we know that our kids learn at their own pace. So sometimes they can't learn it through a song that they don't understand. Sometimes they got to hear it a little different with a little twist to it. And my boy Mike Towns, he really brings that to life, man.
Right.
So
And he's been working on this for about 3 or 4 years, maybe even longer.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. See, senor. But yeah, man, Mike Towns, man. So, what's the website?
It is www.hiphopforkids.com.
Yes. So you go in there, and my boy Mike basically done turned into is it Tim Burton? Not Tim Burton. Is it Tim Burton?
Yeah.
Sort of,
you know what I'm saying?
He's
above
like
that.
Walt Disney.
Yeah, Walt Disney. You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop phonics.
Yeah, man. So, you know, your kid can learn the ABCs, you know, the 1, 2, 3s, you know what I'm saying? It's starting with the younger kids, you know, and then it's slowly moving up to the older kids. You feel me? So, you know, I love that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mike Towns, and, you know, shout out to Maid and Dina. You know what I'm saying? You know, the whole, you know, their conglomerate, the family. You know what I'm saying? You got Mike Towns, you got S-Class, which is Steve, you know what I'm saying? Steve Sneed, and you got Jason Harden, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, collectively, they made in Dina Hip Hop for Kids, and, you know, they all producers, and, you know, whether they're doing podcasts, clothing line, videography, you know what I'm saying, making music, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, hit up hiphopforkids.com. You know what I'm saying?
Hiphopforkids.com. Google that, search it, hit it to
Google
the
me,
YouTube.
bitch.
Hit the YouTube channel, put a subscribe and a like on everything you see.
Exactly.
Google me,
Or
bitch.
the IG. You know, so we're going to get into sports. We're going to continue with Pasadena Sean.
Man. Kyrie was traded to the goddamn Mavericks.
Oh, shit.
Man.
I ain't going to hit the button, but that's a wah, wah, wah.
I'm
It's
sorry.
not a bum.
Nah, man. You know, I had such high hopes for our Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that we would put a deal together to for surely bring Kyrie back to LeBron. And they will put it down like they were meant to do.
Right.
And that shit still hasn't happened. And the trade deadline is next week, and we still ain't got nothing.
Is
You
it
got
next
the boy
week, or
from
is it this
Washington, though.
Thursday? Bill?
It's on the
You got Russia
matter of
on
fact,
the-
I'm sorry, it's this Thursday.
You got
It's on
Russia on
the- Yeah, Hakamura. But
We got Hoochie Mama.
yeah.
Russia Hormone.
As in Shaq say.
Russia Hormone. Rob, I had hoocher pants, bottoms.
See, this a nigga's a Clipper fan.
No,
So
I'm just
we
saying,
done,
I'm
we
not
done,
saying-
hold up,
I'm
man,
not
hold
saying
up.
it's
We
the negative.
done,
I'm
we
just
done
gonna
got
say
rid
John
of-
Wall ain't worked for y'all neither.
I'm not saying, but John Wall
He ain't never played.
ended his life with a dunk, his last dunk when he got injured. You know, he tore like his abdominal muscle from like his torso.
But the nigga is injury prone. That's why we didn't go after him.
That was a freak nature accident.
But he was injury prone. His last 5 years in the league, he probably played 100 games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's 20 games a season.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean.
Rocky Marciano, though. Y'all got Rocky Marciano.
Yeah, but that nigga on the court, nigga.
Yes, he is.
He on the court.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
If
is.
he give us 2 points, that's more than John Wall gonna give you.
Thank you. Man, we ain't worried about John.
See, we dealing
Wall
with these
giving
Clipper
us
fans.
kudos.
Even the Clippers, I'm gonna tell you this though. Even the Clippers coach, nigga, they asked him about the John Wall trade. That nigga said, man, I don't even want to think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, I don't even want to think about it, bro. They got something magical over there in Dallas now. They just don't have no big man. You know what I'm saying? They just don't have no big man. Rob Pelinka is dropping the fucking ball right now.
That's what
You know what I'm saying? If I was the West family, man, I'd be getting rid of this nigga.
I'm gonna be honest with you. He dropped the ball a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Long time ago.
Right.
When he got rid of BI, and you know, it was a couple things he should have.
He didn't listen to Magic.
He didn't.
Yeah.
And he went against him, and Magic ended up leaving, and we've been in this fucking rut ever since.
You know what? I thought Rob Pelinka was the dude from Friends. I didn't even know that he was Rob Pelinka.
He do.
I was like,
They had to basically
he's actually somebody?
Yeah, they basically had to let me know that this nigga was on the 95 Michigan team.
I mean,
For me to know.
that I knew who Rob Pelinka was, right?
Yes.
Which is hilarious. I knew about that.
That nigga was a ninth man off the bench.
Well, of course, he was horrible. But what I'm saying is, but what's so funny, he was like Mad Dog Madison. But anyway.
Yeah. Did he ever make it to the league? No.
Yeah, he got some burn. You already know he came from Michigan, bro, with the boys.
Yeah, he was on
He
the
got
field.
a little bit of burn.
But he left early.
But what I'm saying,
Well, he played for the Falcons. That ain't even an NBA team.
nigga, the City Falcons. But anyway, what I'm saying is he looked like an extra from Friends. Like,
He
I
do.
didn't really understand like the whole naturation and aspect of it until after the fact. But it's so funny because, like you said, you know, why not LA, right?
Right.
But let's talk about LA. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to, because you talk about dropping the ball, like a Lorenzo ball, or maybe like a D'Angelo Russell, or maybe like Randall, or maybe like a B.I., or maybe like
Clarkson. We had a whole lot.
everybody y'all done traded
Is doing big things.
that y'all drafted. This is what's so funny. That
and it
y'all
was all
drafted.
number 2.
That y'all drafted.
2 or 26.
If y'all would have kept all them young men right now with LeBron, it'd be
a whole different story.
It'd be the Lake Show. It'd be Showtime all
It'd be
over
Showtime.
again.
You know what I'm saying?
So, but it's about putting your eggs and see, and that's the thing. So y'all put all your eggs into these certain baskets.
But you know what, man? We won a championship in 2020. You can call it
right.
the
you're right.
The COVID.
I'm not gonna call it nothing like that or even reference it because it is what it is. You did what you had to do at that time to win it. It's not about that. But what I'm saying is that's been the problem. Like so why does it have to stop there?
It doesn't. But even though we did all of that, what you're talking about, we still had an opportunity to do different things. You get what I'm saying? Even though we dropped the ball and let all of those players go, we still had the opportunity to
Bring
get
back Ball.
other players, right?
Bring back Ball.
We
right
could have
now.
brought back Ball, right?
Bring him back right
we
now.
had the chance to get
You
Bill.
can sign Ball right
Listen.
now from Chicago. Right now, you can sign him.
But he got a big contract.
Yeah, and he's hurt.
Yeah,
That
he's
nigga
been
been
hurt
all
year for the last
But
2
there's
years.
a reason why niggas stay hurt. We all know this.
Yeah. Is that because he wore the
Because the nigga don't want to. That nigga's Cali. You think he want to play in Chicago?
it's cold.
Nigga's cold than a motherfucker.
But I still think he got some life in him.
What
You
do
know what I'm
he?
saying? He got some
That
got a
nigga
whole
don't
other
want to
life.
play in cold ass Chicago.
While we talking about the Ball brothers, right? I know I want to get to something else real quick, but has LiAngelo stepped on the court this year?
Yeah.
He has?
When I went to go see him a couple weeks ago, right before the year ended, he played.
Oh, okay. For
He's
sure.
in-
That's good.
He's
That's good.
Charlotte, right?
Yeah,
He's in Charlotte.
I
He's
took
with
my
his
boys to
brother.
go see him play the Clippers.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to ask that question. to our resident Clipper fan, because you know, Shitty, he don't really watch the games. He look at the score.
Yeah, I watched the game, so yeah.
You know what I'm
We're a
saying?
collective team effort. Like nobody. I mean, now, you know, PG and you know, shout out to our Cuddy PG and our
Right.
Cuddy, you know.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, yeah, the Cuddies is getting healthy now, so it's you know something. But it's about the collective effort. But it's the team effort. We ain't busting no grapes, so I ain't gonna you know sit here and elaborate like that. But that's you know,
Because y'all like 3-4 games ahead of us.
Yeah,
With
it's
like
nothing here.
40 to go.
yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's the West.
You ain't
West
can't write
is the
home
most-
about it.
Yeah, the West is the most competitive. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
So let's go on to the Super Bowl. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
wait. Before the Super Bowl, I gotta say this, man. Who watched the Pro Bowl?
I seen some of it.
What you think?
You know what's so crazy is that you know I'm a big fan. I didn't watch the skills. I fell asleep. So me, because you know, because I was.
I'm glad you said. Hold on. I'm glad you said you fell asleep.
No, I fell asleep on the skills.
Yeah,
challenge.
it don't
I didn't
matter
even
what you
get
fell
to-
asleep.
Yeah,
That shit was whack as fuck.
right.
This shit is whack as fuck.
So they gonna
They said
have these
Derek Carr
niggas-
won.
Hey, but
Yeah.
listen.
Well,
But the,
yeah.
the whole concept
won
in
one,
the different games,
one,
and the different games, it's games. They broke the shit
5
down
points,
as
4 points,
games,
the
and
passing,
points,
right.
and like collective and cumulative. Fuck all of that.
Uh-huh.
What I want to see is the niggas in the remember. What's the flyest jerseys
Yeah.
in the NFL?
Pro Bowl.
The Pro Bowl
Yes.
jerseys.
These niggas had on t-shirts.
Yeah.
Nigga. And not only that, how do you have the audacity to take away the jersey? You take away the Pro Bowl jerseys
Niggas
are
retired.
the most sauciest jerseys, just like the All-Star jerseys in anything, hockey, NBA. The All-Star jerseys is it.
Yeah.
You don't take away the main
Hey.
scape, especially when it comes to
Right.
merchandise.
I ain't gonna lie to you when the jerseys used to come out back in the day, the All-Star jerseys was the shit.
Yeah, they
especially the ones
was.
in the 80s.
And they near
It was
$200
shit.
trying to go buy an All-Star jersey.
So what you think
anywhere.
the t-shirts is gonna be?
Man, niggas ain't checking for them. Nigga, what? Are you
That
serious?
shit was so fucking whack. Like, nigga, you gonna really get some motherfucking
And then
Pro
niggas
Bowl
is out there
athletes
hitting each other.
together? Yeah, well, that was that one play. Jalen Ramsey hit Hunt. Hit Kareem Hunt.
He hit the boy.
Kareem Hunt.
He hit Cheetah.
What's his name?
Yeah, that was Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
I called him Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt ain't been to a Pro Bowl since
On
he
the
left.
real.
Yeah.
My bad. Tyreek Hill. But if you watch it, that was some fluke shit. The nigga turned around and threw him the ball. So when he turned around, yeah, he hit him. So I don't look like at that like he just hit the nigga. He turned around and it was just like he was there.
He
was
ran
there.
into him.
You know what I'm saying? But
That's some bullshit because that nigga,
Nigga, that was
hurt
a
the Cheetah.
but that was a highlight of the
But
fucking
that
game.
could have hurt the Cheetah.
Nigga, but that was the highlight of the game.
The Cheetah ain't got no pads. The
Nigga, so what? That
Hey,
was the
listen.
highlight of the game.
Yeah, it was, but the boy Gary got hurt, nigga, doing the skills challenge.
Yeah.
The Browns is mad at the
Who?
motherfucker.
Gary.
How'd he get hurt?
Doing the skills challenge.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
Hurt his big toe. He got a toe like Shaq.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nigga. That might be
That's
the end
from
of
the-
his career.
That nigga boy right
Nigga
there.
don't know.
The
You see
big
what I'm saying?
niggas, when your toe fucked up, you can't
But
do
see,
nothing.
you got to do all this extra shit
Mhm.
when they could have just did who's the fastest nigga. You
Yeah.
already know, do the 50-yard. You could have kept it the format
Shout out
real
to Dale
simple.
Green.
Oh, Daryl Green.
Uh-huh.
That
And
nigga
the
boy
boy.
was the truth.
Yeah.
And the boy
That nigga
Hill.
didn't miss a game for 20 some
And
odd
the
years.
boy Hill, Ron Hill. But you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk Willie Galt. But anyway,
That was one of my favorite players.
Throwback.
He couldn't catch, but that motherfucker was fast as a
Faster
motherfucker.
than a Mickey.
Now on the 85 Bears he can catch, but when he played
Oh,
for the
yeah.
Raiders, that nigga
Yeah,
boy,
that nigga lost all miss.
that nigga was just a pretty nigga out there.
As soon as y'all picked him up, he could nigga James Jett was catching more
But
than
goddamn,
But
y'all
anyway.
picked him up in his 13th year.
I don't
Yeah,
give a
and
fuck.
that
Willie,
nigga still
catch the
fast.
fucking ball.
But they had Ron Green or Ron Hill.
Yeah,
too.
somebody.
No. Ron Hill is the nigga name. But anyway.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so long story short, that was whack.
Yeah.
That experience. I love the fact that y'all had the the Mannings.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Coaching.
As far as the the motherfucking coaches or whatever,
Yeah.
captains or whatever.
But still, they should have had pads on. and they should have been out there doing their thing because
Doing
niggas don't
their
really
thing.
get hurt in the Pro Bowl
Because
So
they
I
don't even tackle.
They
like
don't.
that.
So I don't even see why they had to be like, oh, we gonna do a flag football game.
Because it fucks me up because that takes away from what Sean Taylor did.
Yeah. Look. What tripped me out is this: they had the girls' flag football game right before it, and then you gonna play a man, nigga? No.
And not about that. Let's keep that going. Let's keep that
Yes.
going.
Well, you gotta
But
keep
when
that
Sean
going.
Taylor was out there
Man.
knocking niggas
Oh, yeah.
upside
They
their
wasn't
head
playing.
in the Pro Bowl, he
Mhm.
had niggas on a swivel out there like they was
But
like.
that's when they
"Man,
was
where's
really
Sean
playing.
at?"
And niggas was getting hurt in the Pro Bowl, and they were saying that it shouldn't be like that in an exhibition game.
Sean
But it
Taylor.
should. Nigga, it's only one way you play this game of football.
That's from the Redskins, right?
Yeah.
So
Rest in peace, Sean
He
Taylor.
died was about 12 years ago now, right?
Yeah, 12, 13. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's close to his number. The number
Yeah.
yeah. Rest in peace, Sean Taylor, one of the best. He was Ronnie Lott's second coming.
It was, man. We're gonna end this shit, you know what I'm saying? Super Bowl coming up.
2007, Sean Taylor passed.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So 15 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What month was that?
That was November 27th, 2007.
During the season, right before the season.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
They got 57 years.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Little kids too.
Yeah.
Niggas broke into his house.
Yeah.
Stabbed the boy. Sad. He was going to
In the leg.
but he wanted to fade.
Yeah.
That was so funny. He was going to chopper and put the chopper down. So he could have just went, you know what I mean?
Man.
Sean Taylor was a problem, though.
Oh, he was a boss.
At that time, he was one of my favorite players, man.
All time favorites.
Crazy. So yeah, man, Super Bowl coming up. You know what I'm saying? And we got an episode before that come up, so we're gonna give our final predictions. You know what I'm saying? And as people get healthier, you feel me?
Talk about that next time.
Yeah, we'll talk about that the next time. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get out of here, man. We're gonna go to you, Flossie. You got any last words? You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
I want to talk about the Super Bowl, and I hate to bring the eerie into it, but I just have to bring the obvious. So it's so funny that and I know we have already touched on this,
Yes,
Right.
man.
but
I
yeah.
hear you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just turn me all the way.
No, that's my bad.
No,
No, because I wanted to.
Deep, right?
No, I just wanted to tell you to be a little fast about it. We only got a few,
Andy Reid, obviously coach Philly, and he's coaching Kansas City.
Oh, yeah.
Who are now playing each other in the Super Bowl. You know, and obviously Andy Reid, unfortunately, his son died second to his last year leaving Philadelphia, and I'm just kind of crazy how eerie everything comes full circle that Andy Reid is now playing Philadelphia in the Super Bowl.
Full circle.
When it comes to Kansas City and the team that he put back on the map when it comes to Philadelphia.
Right.
So that's kind of scary to me. So with that being said, I think I'm just gonna go with Kansas City.
Okay, for sure. What you got to say?
Man, I'm grateful for today, man. I'm grateful for all of us coming together. Talk about the topics that we do. Also, I want to say, man, this weekend I'll be in Arizona, man, at D&D Lounge. Glendale, Arizona. Yeah, man.
Super Bowl.
Man, Super Bowl weekend, man. I'm performing with the great Outlaws, the legendary Outlaws, man. Opening up for them, man. So, man, if you're in the Arizona area, the Glendale area, and you want to have a fucking ball, man, holla at your boy, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. And to say something about what you was just saying, right? So you picked Philadelphia. No, you picked Kansas City.
I pick Kansas City.
Okay. I don't have a dog in the race, but it's this guy out here that has predicted the next 10 Super Bowls from 2016, and he's had everyone correct. You know what I'm saying? This may hurt a lot of hearts, but Philadelphia is gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Philadelphia is gonna win. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to see that. Why? Because Jalen Hurts. Why? Because Jalen Hurts sat on the sideline and had to watch his backup go in there and win a championship game. To leave in that team to go to another college to be in. Did he win Heisman? after that, or he was close. He was in the running.
He was in the running.
You know what I'm saying?
Runner-up for the
To being in the league and them saying that, oh, he's not gonna do this, he's not gonna do that, and for him to surpass everything that everybody talked about he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So big up to Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I mean, I got friends. You know, one of my good friends, you know what I'm saying, is a Kansas City fan, and rest in peace to Junior. That's his team. So if KC wins, you know, I'm cool. And then, you know, my kid's uncle and dog, he was a Philly fan, big fan. You know what I'm saying? So me, it doesn't matter who win, because I'm like, I want both of them to win. You know what I'm saying? So, man, my last thing, man, is just, you know, be better than you was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all loving the show, we love y'all. For you hating on the show, we love y'all too. You know what I'm saying? This is, man, Nuwave Shop Talk, man. And this is motherfucking episode 62, man. Flossie B, Pasadena Sean, Dina Boy Jew. Shout out to Swaggy D. Shout out to Tony Touch. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nana Nia. You know what I'm saying? And, man, this is what we do, man. Every week we're going to come to you with 2 episodes, man. Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? And we out of here, man. Let's go.
See ya.
Deuces.
You're now tuned in to the number 1 podcast. I give you Nuwave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Nuwave Shop Talk, Nuwave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. Nuwave.
Real. Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. I need some of them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.